Hello, this is DS Productions 19. Let's play Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, DX. And this is part 2. And last time we were about to see what was inside of this tree. And here it is. A toadstool mix makes powder for tricks. Now, we have a toadstool, so put it on your A or B button, and then press that button to show it to them. And they'll mix something up really fast. And you get magic powder. Try sprinkling it on a variety of things. The most common use for it in this game is to light lanterns like that to solve puzzles and everything. But it has many other uses as well. One of which I will show you up here. This guy, the guy that hurts you a lot if you touch them, he turns into that thing and talks to you if you use it on him. However, you still get hurt, so use caution. And with most other enemies, they just catch on fire. And that happens. But right now, we need to go this way with the newly found magic powder. Talk to this guy. He says, since he's a raccoon, he has a very sensitive nose to dust and powder. And if you walk up here, he says that he will make us become lost, basically. So we use powder on him so that he won't make us get lost. And he goes really hyper. Gets crazy. And it turns out to be Terran, who can only remember biting into a toadstool. Then he had a dream that he was a raccoon. I wonder why he assumes it was a dream, because it actually did happen. There's a lesson in that. Do not bite toadstools that you find in the forest. Well, this treasure chest is the whole reason why we went all through that. And it is the tail key, and it opens up the tail cave. And here's the owl again. Take the key and go to Tail Cave, retrieve the instrument that is hidden there. Go now, the windfish is waiting. I never understood that, the windfish is waiting part. Because, how can you be waiting if you're asleep? I mean, if you're asleep, you basically just wake up and then I will not get that guardian acorn. Because if you're asleep, you wake up and it's like suddenly 12 hours later. Or however long you were asleep for. That was weird. Defeat any enemies you want on the way. Collecting rupees and such. Look at that tiny shield. Barely even covers up his face. Or even half of his face, look. Well, we put the key in the keyhole and then it opens up the door. You walk in, it says level 1 Tail Cave. And we're pretty good on time, so let's go ahead and go in here. Get a key. Put up your shield. 2 Zols of the green variety. They do not turn into gels. Those little fireballs, if you can hit them with your sword, they go away. And here's the compass. Basically, when you open up the map screen on the start button, it shows you where the nightmare and the treasure chests are hidden. And also, when you enter a room with a key hidden in it. There's a little tone will play. An example is in here. I don't know if you could hear that on the video, but there was a tone and it did play. You press down that and you get this key. And in here, darn, he fell down. You open this up and you get the dungeon map. Let's just see what it looks like. I guess it could look like a scorpion or something with the tail. I don't know. Oh, and there's a little extra screen. Shows us how many heart pieces we have. And that little 0 out of 12 is for something that I'll show you later, because we do not have the items to get there yet. And basically just go this way. Don't go in that door yet. Go over here. These guys are called sparks. They are not anti-fairies. Anti-fairies are different. These sparks are you can only defeat them one way, and you do not have that way yet, so just avoid them at all costs. And they just revolve and go around various things. And we got another key. So mini Moldorm is what it's called. Here's 20 rupees. I guess that is pretty joyous. Now to prevent this guy from hitting you, you just put that block there and he can't get you, see? Ha ha. You just unlock that door, go through here. We're pretty good on time, 7 minutes. Go this way. Push this block down, and that opens up. Hit these guys with your shield, and they will show their weak point, which is their mouth and stuff. These guys should be very familiar. These are Goombas from Mario. You may be wondering why they're in this game. It's because this is a first-party Legend of Zelda game. So Nintendo just put a bunch of Mario stuff in it. That guy, you may be thinking, how do I get that? You can't yet until you go up here and get that treasure chest. This is the Rock's Feather. It is the favorite item in this game for many people, and possibly me as well. It basically allows you to jump. It may not seem very interesting, but it is extremely helpful. First of all, with these Goombas, you can jump and land on top of them. If you land on them and hit their head and stuff, they always give you 1 heart. If you hit them with your sword, usually they give you a rupee. I don't know why they didn't give me anything, but I should have gotten a rupee from both of those. And you go through here, so you can jump over that guy. But for some reason, it hit my sword, so I bounced away, apparently. Now what you want is that right there. The thing I'm pointing, the treasure chest. That is the boss key. To get it, you go down here. Ignore that guy. Unlock that key block. And here it is, the boss key. And now you can progress. But for the sake of the 100% part of my LP, we will go into that room just so that it will show up on the map that we went there. There's nothing really interesting in there. It's just 4 bats called keys that block your way. Get rid of that guy. These guys are called 3 of a kind. Their main purpose is for you to hit them and have them all the same suit. And I failed at that. Once again. Come on. Once again I failed. Finally the piece of power is gone. I am not very good at this. What you want to try and do is get at least 2 at the same time. Ooh, can I do it? No, I can't. Well, we're about out of time, so this is DS Productions 19. This has been Let's Play Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX Part 2.